The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. It's a pretty loose pass. And that should get the job done. He's looking wide. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is ended up in no man's land. Short changes him with that pass. Modric bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an untidy chop. There's a quick free kick. Mbappe! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Pass somewhat off target. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nepal replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to...
And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a cute ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good spread.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. That is good alertness. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through?
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Solot. He's going to be disappointed with that.
There they go, hunting again.
Modric. Half an hour played now. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That has been slung wide. Nepal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Silvestre. No, again there's no way through. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
There's the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Nepal really could have done without this. This for genuine comfort. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. The message is clear, none shall pass. Diaz. It's run loose here. Manchester United have reclaimed it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diaz gets into a good position. Haaland! Incredible! Just incredible! That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play it in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Yamal. Oh, important interception.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him.
Impressive job.
Number 14.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good-looking ball. Donadoni. Looking for the run. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Liverpool are down to 10 men. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend it. Donadoni! And the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Akanji. He is through here. Flings in across. Oh, great leap! Yes! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
Manchester United.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Number 11. Hazard. Coming on the field.
Well, he caught that
Number
pure,
20,
but no end product.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Nico Williams.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And this is Totti. He's found a way through. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Haaland, it's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Deftly away. It's Totti! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Totti. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He certainly earned his keep there. Schmeichel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, nice touch. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, this looks sharp. Akanji cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Brought out the best in the keeper. Rui Costa. Totti in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it. And this is Dembele. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Looking for a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Kane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Elects to cross. Haaland! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And the referee brings it to a close. Nepal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the ball's gone astray. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Messi. Neymar. Modric. He has a look out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is expertly dealt with. He's in a good... He's having a shot! They've scored! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 11,
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hazard, he's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's... chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Nepal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Hazard! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Hazard instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Hazard. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal have their third corner. Utaitani are looking to go forward now. Messi. And that could set him on his way. And he's being shifted off it. That's going wide left. No, that's been intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ndika. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard. It's Modric! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Modric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's going for goal! And that's another fine save. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And here's Yamal. Nepal have a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's got and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
The goal scorer after 32 minutes is number 5, Luka Modric.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. I think it's not gone well. Ndika. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Spread it left. Messi receives it in a good position here. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's picked his way through. So much. Shot a goal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Utaitani have the chance to go the other way. Strong running down that left flank. And he's got away from it. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Plenty to aim at here. And it's Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. And they're back on the ball again. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. And there is his 30th goal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the... Can he finish? It's run loose. That's another chance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. He's looking wide. To Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's been cut out. Well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. He'll try to keep this alive. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Havertz, over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball, good take. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Valverde has it in a wide position, tries to cross. Crossed in once, he's had a shot! In he goes again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. That has not gone well. Alvedi. Menu. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe! And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Messi! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Nepal with the corner, there first. Decent chance! And it's come back out to us. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 11, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has been cut short. Iniesta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He leaps for it! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Eden Hazard.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. And this is Modric. He's on it. Can he get away? Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
A case now of complete control. And he's been shifted off it. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Hazard. And they win it back again. Now it's Alvarez. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Nepal are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Bukayo Saka.
So the action resumes. No way through there. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nepal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chalhanoglu. Looking to play him in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Brilliantly cut out. Menu. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good spread. Valverde finding himself in space.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Crossed in again. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh no, this does not... Great chance! They want to be quick to it, and again! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Oh, what a mistake! It's Saka! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Nepal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Number 11,
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Nico Williams receives it in open. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Nepal have their third corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Alvarez. Spread out to the left. Wirtz gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Koulibaly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So much time. And the shot! And that's a good finish. It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Modric.
Nepal have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So now the difference is 3. Alvarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foot in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nepal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, good effort! And somehow he kept it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to... Can he finish? Havertz with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Spread to the right. Now it's Saka. Mbappe is onto this. Tomori defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Nicely spread. And that is that. Nepal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Tanya aja sih.
Nepal do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello, everybody,
Already
and
on the
welcome
cusp
to
of
today's
promotion,
match.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Nepal with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Oh, good take and a shooting chance! Not the most accurate part. In he goes again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
James, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, great play! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Forward it goes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mbappe. Modric. That's a good ball out wide. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Varane deals with that comfortably.
What?
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Azar. Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's James Rodriguez. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That pass has been well intercepted. So it is still 0-0. Van Dijk cuts it out. Messi makes a dash for it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. Modric. Now, can they get him away?
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Mbappe! Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Tries to pass it through, and the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Natal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Azar. Pirlo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. And it's Modric. He's in plenty of space here. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's intervened well there. Modric. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar is onto this, knocks it into space. He has... It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There they go, hunting again.
Goes down, but nothing given. Modric. Pirlo. This is James Rodriguez. Messi is always scanning the pitch for target. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Always goal side. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pirlo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Yamal. Pirlo. Now it's De Bruyne. Good alertness. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is ended up in no man's land. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too. Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo, looking to play him in. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez delivers. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That has not gone well.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 17.
It's going to be another throw.
Williams.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
There could be trouble here. And big chance! Somehow.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
It's
a decent clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That could spell trouble. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
On the field. Number
So,
19,
third corner of the game.
Yamal. Number 5, Modric. Playing on the
Hammers,
field,
clears it away.
number 14, Bukayo Saka.
Marcelo
Number
promptly
20,
onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. He's found Neymar. It's Neymar! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Yeah, it was still a really positive move, though, Peter, to get the runner through like that. It's great coordination.
Nepal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, easy pickings there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can he finish? And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to belt it away. Time and again they are repelled. De Bruyne. This looks promising.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Last minute match.
Nepal get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will they
and
get the win they
welcome to
need to get their
today's match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Now here is a true